all these hunts are exactly as they happen. There's no fancy edits. There's no stage scenes. The calling you're going to hear is excited calling, most of it, and we're going to talk about that a little bit later. But all these hunts are as they actually happen, and that's why we call it the truth about spring turkey hunting.
The truth about spring turkey hunting has a life of its own. And through the years, well, 20 years and 18 truths to be exact, we have been fortunate enough to share all of the fun, drama, excitement, and memories that come along with turkey hunting. We've made many new friends and traveled to many different places. And it's the people and places that keep us going back year after year. One would think that after 20 years of waking up at 4 in the morning, 60 days in a row, carrying 40 pounds of camera equipment, sometimes for miles, setting up on a gobbler before daylight, not knowing what you might sit on, and having that gobbler fly down and go the other direction would get old. And in part, that's true. But it's those spring mornings when the air is crisp and the gobbler you've roosted the night before is headed in your direction. Yep, that's why we go back year after year. Not just for the kill, but for the opportunity to be lucky enough to witness it one more time. So from all of us to all of you who enjoy spring turkey hunting as much as we do, sit back and enjoy some of the best from 20 years of the truth, just the way it happened. After all, it's the truth.
Good shot, T-Roy. This first hunt we want to show you happened on Glasscock Island. We did not know the lay of the land very well, so a good friend of Ronnie's and a friend of mine, Murray Warnock, took us to the island, and we drove up in the truck. We were about 5 minutes late. The sun was, you could see it starting getting light. We got out of the trucks, kind of got situated and hooted, and what I thought was 2 turkeys answered. And I looked at Murray and I said, "Where are they?" Murray very quickly explained the lay of the land. They were over water, over a slough. So this told me that I could call to them a lot while they were on the roost. That they could not wait for a hen to walk up under them because they were over water. They're going to fly off that roost usually pretty quick. So we got into position, and as we kind of started getting situated, Ronnie sat down getting everything ready. I kind of formulated a plan with Murray about how to kill both turkeys in case they both came. And the deal was that if Murray was on my right, he was going to kill the right one, and I would kill the left one, and whoever's turkey was furthest would shoot first. Well, my turkey came up quickest, came up real quick. And maybe it might have taken maybe 5 minutes for the turkeys to hit the ground and come straight to us. And I could kill the turkey anytime I got ready. Well, we had a signal, and Ronnie does not know anything about me and Murray's plan to kill both turkeys. And the signal is the kiki. Ronnie can call anytime he wants to. He can call too much or he can call too loud, which he does all the time.
We do both.
But anyway, he can't kiki unless everything's ready for the camera. Well, turkey walks up there. Ronnie's behind me, and I hear kiki. I knew I could kill the turkey anytime I got ready. Just a couple of seconds went by, and I heard kiki. He's getting kind of excited. I don't know how many times he kikied. The next thing I knew, I'm hearing, "Will, shoot him." I'm waiting for Murray to shoot, because Murray's turkey's behind some vines. It's in range, but he can't really shoot him just yet. So finally, I couldn't take it anymore. My turkey's getting kind of nervous. He just quit gobbling. The other turkey's still gobbling. So I killed the turkey, and Murray misses 2 times. If you watch close, you can watch this Federal Premium 3-inch Magnum wad bounce off this turkey's neck. We're going to show it to you in slow motion as well.
Damn.
Sometimes everything goes right. And we had one of those times this past season. Aaron Pass from Atlanta, Georgia, who's one of the editors for Game and Fish Publications, came down to hunt with us, and I mean, we could not have had more of a perfect hunt.
Look, I mean, it just worked out beautiful.
It worked out. Let's take a look at it. I am not kidding you, buddy. I am so fired up. But I'd just like to know. Pinch that for me. Pinch that, Rudy. I got it. 11 exactly. We measured again, but it looks 11.
I'm gonna call it Harold Ranching Night.
Yeah. Which way you want to measure? Just kind of
From the skin?
up top.
No, right at the base of the spur. There you go.
I'll get about 1 inch and 3/16. A little bit about what happened. What we did, we just came down through this little field, came down the road.
Starting at the wrong place.
Okay, go.
You need to start at what happened at the gate when I dropped the chain.
You tell me.
There's a wooden gate back there that's got a big long chain on it. I had all this camera gear and I wanted to open the fence and it had a big chain, and Will kept saying, I'll do it. And when I tried to open it up, I dropped the chain and went, pow! He looked at me like, we ain't gonna kill a turkey today, you big dummy. But anyway.
So we came on down the road and we got to this point. This is the same place on our first video that we killed a real big turkey, right out here. At any rate, I gave Ronnie the signal to start a little yelping, and he did, and I went into a cut and a turkey gobble right back here. So Aaron, everybody just went right into motion. You can see the tree right here Aaron was sitting on, and we just set it right on the edge of the road. And how long did it take? About 15, 20 minutes?
We called for about 3 minutes, and he'd gobble, and you turn around to me and said, 10 minutes.
I lasted
Perfectly
6.
quiet.
I lasted
He
6.
lasted 5, because I timed it right there. He said 10 minutes, no calling. We shut up for 5, and he gobbled by himself twice. And the next time we called, he gobbled. He was just out of camera. I mean, he was just right there.
I mean, right there.
And when he stepped out, as soon as I got him in the frame, I keyed there, and he knew that was a signal. But I think these 3 little trees right here were in his way, and he waited for him to get out here, and he was strutting and gobbling.
I wanted to get in the sun in front of that pine tree.
I think he was waiting to get plenty of film.
What do you think, Mr. Aaron?
Wanted him in the sun in front of that. The pine tree was my mark. I figured it to be about 35, 37 yards from where I sat.
How long you been down here?
Oh, what time is it?
6:15.
6:15, hour and 10 minutes.
And how long we been hunting?
About 15 minutes.
I love it. Well, the next scene is camera 2.
Back in Mississippi.
I'm telling you, cuz, y'all did it again. Last year, Aaron passed from over at Atlanta, Georgia, came over here and hunted right here at Rattlesnake. Went down the road in 10 minutes, he had killed Bundy. Bundy was a turkey we'd been after all season. And this year it happened again.
Same thing. It took him about 10 minutes down there. We were hunting real close to Natchez, and he couldn't be here, so we interviewed him in the woods after he killed the turkey, so we're just going to let Aaron tell you all about it after he kills this one.
Aaron can't do anything wrong.
Thank you for having me call this bird, Ronnie.
I tell you what, it was a big pleasure. Barrett, I can't tell you how much we enjoyed this.
Well, this was my pleasure to have y'all out.
Marvelous place.
Beautiful land. It really is. Loaded with turkeys.
Lots of them. We just had to sit down this morning where we were because we had turkeys all around us. The only thing we could have done was flew them out of the trees and we kept walking, so we just sat down.
That's right.
Started calling.
I'm telling you what, that Aaron Pass hunt was great. You did wonderful.
I bet you we can get him back next year, too.
I bet he'll come running.
He'd nail those turkeys.
Well, we're really proud to have Steve Burnett with us. Steve's from Woodstock, Georgia. He's one of the Mossy Oak team.
Glad to be here, Will.
I'm
Couldn't be
glad
happier.
I'm glad you're here. Steve came down and hunted for about a week with the cuz.
He was here about 10 days.
Yeah, we were hunting editors, and we kind of got out on our own one day and chased a few birds. And I would say I'd probably chased more birds that day than most people chasing a whole season.
He's not lying.
Right at the end, we got lucky and moved in on a bird and took him.
Tell us a little more about it, cuz.
We were at with Ross McGee, who you hunted with, on a place called the Washes. There's a lot of ridges, and we basically couldn't get in the right spot. And this last turkey we found, we were lost coming out of the woods, and I think Steve cut about 11 o'clock and he gobbled. Basically, we sat down, he called 2 or 3 times, and boom. It's what your cameraman Chuck calls a flash hunt, so let's look at it. Wait a minute. Okay. Wait a minute. Go ahead. Take it.
Cuz that bird almost got away. It's tough when you're videoing.
Well,
Cameraman's telling you to shoot, and you might not have the best shot in the world, but I went ahead and took it and took out a couple trees with the turkey.
Man.
Came on up here strutting and gobbling. And Ronnie goes, okay, not yet. Okay, go ahead and shoot him. And I had this tree right here, you can see the pellets. And I had that tree over there, all lined up around the turkey's head. And when he's head to shoot, I said, well, maybe I can get the shot through those trees. And I went ahead and shot. The turkey, I hit him, but he started stumbling. I shot 2 more times. He kind of stumbled down and went down into the ravine. I heard him down in there flapping. So I went down in there and he was laying there dead. But he almost got away.
It's right at the end of the Mississippi season. We are worn out. All of us, Chuck, Cuz, Ronnie, Jolly, we've just been filming for so much. Well, I got to get back to the office to do some work. The phone rings. It's Mike McMurray from the San Pedro Ranch in Carrizo Springs, Texas, and he says, Will, the turkeys are gobbling like crazy. Y'all got to come. Once again, we're at the San Pedro Ranch.
This particular morning, you and Mike and I set up on a road in front of some turkeys that were traveling, and we put one hen out just to save time, and they rounded that corner and saw that hen, and here they came just in a march, and Mike took a perfect shot right at the decoy.
And Mike had a blast.
Watch this hen sneak into all the calling. As close as she got, she never saw him until Jolly shooed her away.
Do it.
Hey, I'm gonna take my one Barney Fife bullet and put it up till next year. He said, stop, Cam. It's 2 turkey struck. No, it's 4. It's 4 big ones, 4 fans. Look at them, they're spinning. They're spinning around. Don't move, be quiet, be still. Oh man, they're beautiful. No, wait a minute. That's the truck tires.
Our good friend Bob Hollywood Dixon can definitely hoot like an owl. This morning, Bob used both the owl and the crow call to find out exactly where these turkeys were. The best tree Dixon could find was that small little elm. But once again, Mossy Oak does a great job. Dixon's sitting down with his knees pulled up to his chest. His gun is sitting on top of his right knee. He expects those turkeys to come from right in front of him, but if they don't, he's in a good position to be able to move.
Open morning, Alabama season, 5 minutes to 6. Hunting. One thing we always do is have a good time.
And that's right, having fun, and that's what the Truth 4 is all about.
You know we'll it finally happened this year.
Yeah.
They figured out I could run the camera.
Yeah.
I avoided it all these years.
Yeah, you really ran it a lot, Dixon.
I did. My
We
shoulders
appreciate
still
your
hurt. I can't even
contribution.
stand up straight without it anymore. But it was amazing to me to be sitting back and filming the hunt and to see how critical it is that everything is camouflage. We have the tripods, the cameras, the bows, the arrows, the guns, the head nets, the
Makes
masks,
a
the
big
whole 9
difference.
yards. It makes a huge difference. And, on both these hunts, you'll see that when you're bow hunting, the turkey is going to be right in there with you.
That's right. Walker, what can we say about bow hunting? What are some really important parts of it?
Well, one of the key things is getting another caller there with you if it's possible. If you can get a friend to go with you, or we have the benefit of taping hunts, and the cameraman can also call. And that takes the attention of the turkey away from the hunter and puts it back away from him.
And on this first hunt we're going to see, both Bob and Toxie were with you.
Right, and they were both doing some kind of calling, I'll tell you. But
Too much and too loud.
it worked, though. Another thing is just knowing when to draw, and that just kind of comes with experience. But, wait until they're strutting or go behind a tree or something like that. But wait till a turkey's head's concealed, try to get a good draw on
And
it.
I guess that's important for the way you hunt, but it works extremely well because all you're doing is sitting in front of a tree. You're not using a blind or anything.
Exactly. It gives you some more freedom, and it's just a lot more fun to try to trick them that way.
All right.
I see him. Coming right here.
Fun hunt, wasn't it? Man, that was textbook. That's your first trip out of the block video and turkeys, and you got a bow kill.
I'll tell you
awesome. We're hunting here at Bill Brooks Pikes Peak Ranch. Great place to hunt down here in San Angelo, Texas. Bill's our host, and he sent us over here and told us these birds were here. And we got in here this afternoon. It was 94 degrees, and we got here about 5 and sat around, didn't hear anything. And finally, Rob said, "I'm going up this tree and look." So we sat up the tree for about 15 minutes and finally heard these turkeys gobble. Heck, it's probably been 30 minutes ago, about 7:30. And they came up, and you saw the rest. But
he was behind that tree, but he started walking out to the other side of the tree, and then he said, "Squeeze trigger."
What's the first thing you saw?
That whitehead.
Was Mr. Jeff as nervous as you?
My dad.
Yeah, because he was talking to you and pushing the button, and that's because I wanted you to hear what was going on, Ronnie. Sit down right there, Jeff. Get in there, Dave. Look at that thing. Mr. Longbeard. That's about as dead as I ever seen one kid. Zoom in on these spurs, man.
Yeah. Isn't that something?
Now that gobbler was a long way off, and he's got hens coming with him. How'd you get him that far to that point?
Yeah. Well, we heard him gobble over there, and all of a sudden we see him. He tops that hill. And we just went to just cranking on.
I mean, he's a half mile away.
Yeah, he's 600-700 yards easy, and we just went to cranking on the tube call. And you'll see we're beating on that slate, and he went to answering, and the hens went to answering.
Yeah, you can see the hens leading him. So the number one thing to get him to that gully and to go and bring him a little bit further was mimicking his hens, calling just like the hens were doing.
Man, what is up with you? Why in the world didn't you shoot that turkey? He was right
I wanted
there.
to. It just didn't work out. I thought he'd keep coming.
Man.
And little did we know that would be the easiest hunt of the entire year. The first day we were there,
He was supposed to give me the signal to shoot.
Well, the hens were right in your face.
Tell me about
Well,
it.
the reason I didn't give him the signal, we always give that little kiki, was, the hens were committed, and they stepped off, and they came back, and they walked up right in. They were almost on his feet.
I could have shot him 2 or 3 times, but we wanted him to spin and strut around, you know?
Wrong.
Wrong. But we did roost him that evening, which would give us a great chance the next morning. But like my good friend Mark Yarborough always says, roosted ain't roasted. We chased the runner all over that country. I know it was at least 3 miles. Up and down, across gullies, huge rocks, you name it, we had to go over it.
And we chased that turkey all that day. And the following day, it was the same thing. We had roosted him the night before, and we're chasing and chasing and chasing, and he wouldn't come. And by now, it was 3 longbeards and 7 hens in the flock. And we finally just made the decision that no matter what it took, we were going to use the terrain and get in front.
I'm on that gobbler.
Come on.
Wow.
Tell them where we are.
We're in South Dakota on the Oglala Sioux Reservation right out of Pine Ridge. And 3 1/4 miles according to my little walker meter from the truck.
We finally did it. Pancho has fallen.
Look at this, boy. Jolly, you ain't believing this. You are not. Look at these spurs, man. Look at that. He's a limb hanger. Look, this one's more curved than the other one. Look at that.
Wow.
He's got a blonde beard. You looking at that?
Hold up and be still. Let me show everybody.
This spur got my glove.
Hold it right there against you, will you?
About 10 inches.
Wow.
Beautiful Miriam turkey, Jolly. We've been after these turkeys, what, 4 days? 2 gobblers, we named them Pancho and Lefty, and they had hens with them. And we've been up on top of this mountain and the bottom of that mountain. And I mean, finally, they flew down this morning, wouldn't even pay us no attention. And we came down here and set the decoys up and yelped a few times and took, what, 30 minutes? Absolutely awesome.
You know, turkey hunters can get caught in some pretty strange situations. Like this next hunt where David Schneider forgets to load his shotgun.
Kill him, Dave.
Let me tell man. You ain't loaded. Just crack it open, slide one at a time. Just drop one in. Hurry up. To your left, David. Straight to your left. Can you see him now?
Go get him before he flops in the mud too bad. Number one rule when you hit the woods, put a shell in your gun. Oh my gosh.
Charlie, that was slick scratching in the leaves so you couldn't hear David loading his gun.
I was just trying to help him out because he was in a bind. But that ain't nothing. A few days later, I was throwing pine cones and sticks at my son Keith and David Carton, who had fallen asleep during the midday hunt. I made a few yelps, and this turkey gobbled, and I knew he was coming.
Where's he at? He just gobbled right there. What a dog. He's mad. What? Who's my camp? What happened to the camp?
You owe him another one.
That's right, and you got this too, buddy.
Hey, bud.
All right.
Was you asleep?
He was out. I was out.
I was too. I woke up.
What was?
I just woke up and decided, heck, I'd just make some calls, you know, maybe wake you up. That turkey
When did the sun come out?
This next hunt is with my 10-year-old niece, Paige Primos. Video team member Will Walker and I took her out on her first turkey hunt.
And as it often happens, they were unable to get on a turkey at first light, so they decided to set up on a small field and sound like several hens. It's also turned out to be a good time to show Paige how to use the Batty slate. Finally, a turkey gobbled at their calls.
Yep. And the good news is, he was lonesome and headed their way.
And he came, and when he got there and Paige was ready to pull the trigger, she showed all the boys that she knew exactly what she was doing. All right. Now. Okay, you want to learn how to use a slate? Okay, put that in that hand. And then hold this like you would a pencil. Like you're going to write with it. Okay? There's one little angle where the slate will make vibration with the striker. See, there's no sound right there, but as I tilt it, see where it comes? So, good. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's right out there, you hear it? It's right out there somewhere. Ready to start to ease your head down. Do you see him? Do you see him? Okay, wait, don't move. Close your left eye. Close your left eye. And look down to get both beads on the gun. Easy, easy, easy. You've got to be sure. You gotta be sure you got the beads lined up. And put it on his neck. I've got the safety off. Don't shoot yet. Just wait. Just wait. Wait, don't move, don't move, don't move, don't move. Just wait. Just wait. Just wait. Go ahead. Go get it. Run, go get him. Run, go get him. Put your foot on his neck. Put your foot on his neck. You got it.
He's going away.
He ain't gonna get away. Paige is my niece. She's my brother Don's youngest child, and she's 10 years old. She'll be 11 in June. And this is the first time that she's come turkey hunting. And we had her shooting this
Remington 1100 in the youth model. This is a 2 3/4 inch shell with number 6s. And we patterned it for her last night. She's never shot the gun before, but she shot BB guns and knows how to aim. And so all I had her do was sight down the rib and put these 2 beads, line those up and put it on his neck. And I said, you got it on his neck? You got the 2 beads? She said, yeah. I said, go ahead and shoot him when you're ready. And you did so good. Gosh. He just came, didn't he, Paige? You made it. You hit him in the head and neck right where you were aiming. You did great. There's his beard. And his spur. See his spur?
Is there turkey in him?
There's a turkey in him. Why do you want? Yes, there's a turkey in him.
Because we can use it for school.
Oh, you can have turkey
Turkey
sandwiches for school. You sure can. I am so proud of you. You got him, didn't you?
Yep.
This is a great day, Paige. I'm telling you what, this is the greatest day of my life. This next hunt takes place near Menard, Texas on the Double T Ranch owned by Tim and Trudy Schmidt. And this young hunter is coached by the muzzleloader king himself, Mr. Jimmy Primo.
Thank you, Wilbur.
You're welcome.
14-year-old Christopher Cummins had never hunted turkeys before, but he'd done a lot of deer hunting, and even taken one with a bow. But I tell you, when he saw that night muzzle-loading shotgun, he really got interested.
The next morning, this Tom comes in silent. You can see Christopher knows how and when to move when game is close.
Wait till John, I'll tell you when to shoot. Because you're going to have to just stay on him. Keep your finger off the trigger. Remember, we're blocking the camera for Charlie right now. Can't see him. He's coming right to the decoys. Let him go. Move real slow. Hey, buddy, take a couple of big breaths. You're breathing hard. Relax. Let it happen. Just let it happen. Don't move. Okay, you can shoot any time now. Get him.
Put your mask up, Chris. Put your mask down.
Put your mask down.
You blew him backwards. You blew him backwards.
We're here at Tim Schmidt's Double T Ranch, Menard, Texas. And with us this morning is Christopher Cummins from Brady, Texas. He's a bow hunter. Killed his first deer with a bow this past season, so we thought we'd give it a try. How about it, man?
It was fun.
Was your old heart pumping?
I think I just found me another new hobby.
Yeah, my wife Jane calls them bad hobbies. I tell you what though, buddy, you're getting your blood, won't it?
Real fast.
Now let's talk about a hunt I went on in Illinois. The only tree I had to set up on was about 4 inches around, but that mossy oak had me so well hid, the turkey walked right past me. Well, I tell you what, this has been a hunt that I will remember a long time. Thank you, Jess. Thank you. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate having you.
Now let's go to Minnesota for the loudest drumming I have ever heard from a gobbler.
He could just drum and gobble. Golly.
If he'd have drummed and gobbled, it would have been a 10.
He was almost up in the decoys.
I'm going to tell you what, he wasn't going nowhere, I don't think. When he was up on that hill, I could hear him drumming better up there and in that tree than I could when he got home. Good gosh, he could.
We did. We got lucky this year, and Mark Wisnett, a friend, an outfit of ours from Missouri, lined up some hunts with us with some family and friends of his in Immokalee, Florida. And I mean, he really put us on the turkeys. This turned out to be one of the best Osceola hunts we've ever been a part of. Get that one girl. Right out there. Man, look at that. Look how much copper's in him. Man almighty, he's got some hooks too. Can you see him? You see his hook? Whew. They at least an inch and an eighth or better. Got a good beard. Man.
I tell you what, that's a classic right there.
I mean, it was just so pretty. The sun shining on him, coming through there and through these cypress. Man, I mean that's what you come to see right there.
That's why we do it.
That's it.
This gobbler flew down in the dark and headed the other way. There was barely enough light for the camera, but Kenneth calls him back before he leaves the field.
That was awesome.
He flew down so early.
You didn't even have the camera on. I turned around and looked at you. I said, Brad, he just flew down. And you looked at me like I was crazy. And whenever he gobbled, you could tell he was on the ground. Boy, look at that.
He got a big old beard now.
And he's pretty. Did you see these hooks? Can you see that? Man, I am proud of that one. He was strutting and drumming and coming up here, and man, he ends flying down right there.
Yeah, they're gonna land in the field. Look at that.
There's some turkeys on this place.
Watch Kenneth as he tries to run this herd of cows off so he and Brad can shoot an interview about the hunt.
I can't make a run out. I gotta run till I'm out free.
I'm sure you want everybody in the country to see that little escapade. Guys, I'm ready to go to Texas.
Y'all had fun in Texas,
I tell you,
didn't
Dean
you?
and I had a real good time in Texas. And Will, you had a good time too. You and your wife Mary got to hunt together. And you even had 2 exciting hunts on one setup.
I'll tell you what, on one setup, Mary had a year's worth of turkey hunting. She had some fun.
They cut me. In the morning, we're going to get back down in the bottom and go all the way around them. Because I think they're going to head to the north. Let's go. Come on. Just don't move, Mary. Don't move.
Go. Put it on him, shoot him. You tried. He hit the tree. It's okay. You didn't touch him. Mary cannot believe she's just missed that turkey. She's never missed a turkey before, so she's feeling mighty dejected. You can't see Mary. She's to my right, up against the tree. Well, we're sitting there wondering what we're going to do. And all of a sudden, I look down the creek bottom, and here comes one of those gobblers that we've been hearing earlier. I think they're going to come straight at me because they come to the sound first, and they'll go to the decoys after they see them. Just kind of get comfortable. Oh, here he comes, you see him? Straight in front of you, right, coming right down the middle. Do you see him? Okay. So here, just easy, starts moving it slow. Shoot him whenever you get the gun on him. Put your gun up, put your gun up. Come here, hon. You got him. You nailed it. You done missed one and shot one within 30 minutes of each other. Here you go, Mary. Come on, stand right here. That is a trophy right there. That is. Look at those. Look how black he is, huh?
Beautiful, Will. It's absolutely.
Well, it's time that we went to Kansas. Lots of big turkeys.
It is. Me and you just had a super time in
Yes,
Kansas.
sir.
Went with David Westmoreland, same guy you hunted with in Missouri. He's got an outfit in Kansas too, called Prairie Land Outfitters. And I mean, he's got lots of turkeys and big turkeys.
That's right. Knowing that a bunch of hens and gobblers have roosted somewhere off the edge of this field, Scott Matheson, myself, and Brad have set up in the pitch black dark, hoping that we wouldn't spook the turkeys and that we would be close enough to do some good. The first time this turkey gobbled, we almost jumped out of our skin. We could not believe our good luck.
That was absolutely incredible. I mean, did we get in the right spot or what?
Talk about sitting in the kitchen.
Hey, well, what can I say? I keep leaving my wings in the woods. So I fly down there in the morning, forget about them, so I start tying them to me.
That was incredible.
That was.
Good job, buddy.
Oh man, absolutely.
Oh, it's gonna be donuts and coffee in a minute.
Biscuits and gravy.
Look at this guy. Spur looks like it's been broken off and grown back.
Yep. Dark tips to them. Nice full fan.
What kind of beard you got, Scott?
Take bird eye color.
We're in Kansas, and this is Scott Matheson, a friend of ours from Minnesota, and we all came down here to enjoy some Kansas big gobbler hunting.
When you and Matthew was hunting, man, that hen sounded like she was in y'all's lap.
She was. We set up on this gobbler early, and she was right above us. I don't know how we didn't.
That's
spook
where
her.
she was, right in the
I
tree?
mean, well, I mean, I say above us. She was 20 yards from us and still in the tree. And she got to cutting and yelping, and I would just mock her and be just a touch more aggressive than she was. And I mean, that gobbler couldn't stand it. He was going nuts. It was neat. That was probably one of the most memorable hunts I've had in a long time.
We weren't sure just where these turkeys were roosted, so we sat down to wait for that first gobble. We never moved from that spot. Between Brad's calling and this hen yelping in the tree right above them, this gobbler didn't stand a chance.
I want everybody to look at the, I don't know if you can see them or not, but look at the spurs on this turkey. Still early. I mean, this turkey is a hoss right here. Freaking, he came in there so good. We had a hen right above us, and you could hear I was just cutting. She still, no. No, that's just not. I thought I heard a fly when you shot. He liked it all right now. I used a slate, I used a little heartbreaker, and a mouth. Oh, did you use your heartbreaker? Yeah, and he didn't care. He was right. He was ready for the picking. That heartbreaker's done it too this year. I've been really pleased with it.
Kenneth heard these turkeys as soon as they left the truck. They're moving as quick as they can to get set up. Sometimes it's really hard to tell how many turkeys are gobbling if they're gobbling right on top of each other. Kenneth thinks he hears 2 turkeys. As usual, he's wrong. There's 3 of them. When we're lucky enough to get them close, it's the cameraman's job to say it's okay to shoot. On this hunt, David's having a little fun with Kenneth.
Yeah! Oh man, Pat. Oh my goodness. Where you at, man? Man, that was just, that I don't,
Y'all seen it. I mean, I don't have to tell you what happened. Y'all seen it. But, thank you, man.
I'm still breathing hard trying to get that with that one, eh? You made us work for that.
Y'all drew some South Dakota tags.
Finally, me and Dean, after 2 years, drew some South Dakota tags. In Belfouche, South Dakota is where we were.
On the Belfouche River.
Yeah, and it's a wide open country, but me and Dean figured out how to sneak around in the
Big
river bottom and
cottonwoods,
the creeks.
big pines along the river
real
there.
pretty.
We had a ball. It was good too. Turkeys acted right.
I remember when I forget where I was, but I was in Montana, I think, and I called
Same
you.
time, yeah.
I called you and I said, "What's going on?" They gobbling. I said, "They gobbling when we move to them." I said, "Do what?" He said, "You gonna see."
That's coming up.
He's got me in that group of trees right there.
You see, I think he's on that ridge, or either right on the other side of it.
That's what I'm talking about. You know, on the other side of those trees, there's another ridge that comes in with power. I think he's in there.
Oh, she gobble again. We were back on the other side of this hill, and we heard the turkey gobble over here, and he's got to be in that group of trees right there. We know he's not in these trees because we could see this. So just a little pine island right there. Dang, I don't want to blow no coyote call let him this close.
Ain't no owls up here, are there?
I ain't heard no owls yet. I move like a cow. There's a cow farm there that all the time. There's gobbling at this morning.
Man, I got a cold. I try to move. I'm not start coughing. You do it. Try it. Can you do it?
I don't know.
Joke.
He's right up on top.
Yeah, he's just on the other side of those trees on that next little ridge.
Hear that cow answering me?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I ain't never moved like a cow to have one answer.
That's a gobbling dude, right?
You're gonna have the whole world laughing at me now.
He's right on that other ridge, on that finger ridge on the other side.
That's pretty funny.
Let's get him. We'll be back there.
That's pretty funny.
We gotta get out of here.
Hey. It always jinxes us, but when they say roosted ain't roasted, we'll see.
Oh, that was roasted. I can feel it.
Brad and Dean were back the next morning. They set up as close as they could and started to call.
was unreal. Unbelievable. Hey, still some turkeys gobbling back here.
Spot, remember how we was here, didn't we? Good job.
Man, I love the way a man is colored.
Man, they're pretty. I mean, that was, he flew down. I don't know if you can see him in the camera or not, but he should have, you ought to be able to see him. I mean, I saw him with my eye, but they had the camera just pointing that way.
Turkeys were
Look at it. Look at you.
I told you.
You made a perfect shot on my decoy.
I told you. I told you I thought I was going to have to shoot this in decoy. He came right in line with the decoys like we thought he was.
Well, you made a pretty good shot. You got 2 gum trees and a flambeau decoy.
God. Right in the head. You can't ask for
a better shot than you.
Brad decided to give Matthew one more chance. So Matthew got him some decoys, and now they're back to give it one more try. Matthew's luck seems to be getting worse. This turkey's hung up just out of shotgun range.
Me and Brad been down in this cutover, on the edge of this cutover in Big Timber since probably 6, maybe 6:15 this morning. Turkeys are gobbling in here like crazy. Me and Brad gonna try to go up here, get on the road, and get a bubble. They're still gobbling in there, Brad. Let's go up the hill here, get a bubble.
Where does that road come out by, Matthew?
Yeah. The only way they can come, they're not going to come through that cutover. They've got to come down the middle of that road because that road goes right off in the hardwood timber. So they've got to come down that road.
Will we be above them?
We'll be above them. Let me try to call right here, Brad, and see if we can get anything to answer. He should be in that bottom right there. Hey. Hear him going? Yeah.
Just go over here.
Yeah.
How close can we get to him?
Let's get around that next bend and it straightens out and we can get in that little straightaway right there.
Tell me to use your arm right there. Just a second when you get ready.
Try that little heartbreaker, Brad. I think he's about used to this one for the day. Try your heartbreaker. Man, what a rope. Oh, golly jeepers. What do you think about that? No tripod? I hope that's steady.
Hey, that's why we call it the truth.
Man, isn't that the truth? Thank you, sir.
I can't believe we pulled that off. 11:30. This is a boon in cross turkey. I know we all time we get excited whenever we kill a turkey, but this is this is exceptional. This one is the definition of a limb hanger all the way.
That's it.
Look at them spurs. I bet they're 1.5 inches. For a Mississippi turkey, that's a heck of a turkey.
That's a good turkey. And he has
Look
got
at
one.
that beard. He has got his rope.
This is it. God.
Man, that was so incredible. I mean, we got there. I didn't even have time to set up all the camera stuff.
I hope it turns out good, but I can't help it.
This is the same turkeys that gave us the slip this
Oh, yeah.
morning. They left us, We was in that bottom till 10:30.
At least.
We came up the hill and you said, let's go down this old road. I know where to get. And man, we went up there and you said, let's get a little farther. And you called. And then you was like, whoop, too close. And you ran past me.
I want to know what y'all did in Florida. I have never seen, I mean, y'all were running around like monkeys inside the blind.
Well, I had my gun too, and we took both bow and gun. If Will shot one early, then we could just keep hunting that afternoon. And I mean, he shot, and his turkey runs off, and the other two just stand there. So I said, here. I handed him the camera, and he grabbed the camera, and I grabbed the gun and put a shell in it.
What was those turkeys doing?
They were standing there looking around, what's up?
And why is Fred running off limping?
that blind, they just don't.
Brad, it was so hot. I mean, Brad taking his shirt off, and I was like, Brad, put the shirt on. You're going to scare everything off. He said, they can't see in here.
I don't have a black T-shirt on. I took my camo shirt off.
They really can't see in there.
It really didn't. I mean, his white arms, I had mine rolled up, and it was sweating so bad in that blind. It was so hot, but it worked.
They can't see. Those blinds are great for that.
Shade,
I like what old Wes said. He said, as soon as Will shot that turkey with that bow, I was plugging my ears. I knew it was trying to keep going.
Yeah, that's that one. The rest of them are over there to the right behind the blind. Okay, let's go. Just turn it off and let's go. We'll turn it back on when we get inside. You can't video and crawl at the same time. It is hot as blue blazes in here. See them, Will. They're behind this stuff. They're right. They're straight behind those pine trees. Yeah, you can't see them. They're just coming to our right. I'm going to call just a little bit. And they all pick their heads up. That one. That front one. Where are they? Still can't. They're right there behind the tree in the bush. You can't see them. Hold on, let me call one more time. They're coming. Maybe not. Come on, baby. Yeah, but I'm gonna shoot him in that gap. Tell me when you can. Okay. Okay. I was just standing there. Around in front. Okay, I got it. I'm on the close one. Close one, you ready? Yeah. That is what you call a double team.
We got a double, buddy. We got a double.
Let me go get behind here. There he is. In the ditch. It's starting to worry me.
Right by.
Well, I didn't see where. I mean, I know I saw him come right here, and I didn't know where he went. About that, Wes?
I knew as soon as he got it with that arrow, I closed my ears. And that other one turned back around.
Well, Walker, we just had. That's the first time I've ever done that. Whew. I mean, that was, I know the footage ain't gonna be the best we've ever done. I mean, there was a lot of switching and swapping. I had a tripod in there, but I couldn't see where Will was gonna shoot. So I took it off the tripod. And another reason I took it off the tripod where I could hand it to you so I could shoot. Hey, it'd have been tough to come off that tripod.
Give Walker a chance to shoot before you shoot.
I'll count to 3. She's gonna be right here. You still see him? No, I know the trees right there. They're not 150 yards.
Again, Brad's backing up Walker with his shotgun. But on this hunt, all the luck is on Walker's side.
No, you're okay. Call to him.
Oh, good shot. You ought to bet. You just sit right here then.
No, I'll go.
Hey. He's got to go get the turkey.
I'll go get him. Don't you?
I got a free lunch out of this deal.
Yeah. Don't you get wet. Oh, you see that log back there? I can handle the log.
Put both of them here.
I'll let you test the log first.
There's a moccasin. There's a water moccasin.
This is very important information for the future.
Russell Davis called that most valuable information.
Yep.
Where to cross the creek.
That's a dry crossing on a cool morning.
Cuz calls it MRI, most recent information.
Well, I was a little high, but you know, I'm tickled to death with it because it made the search all that much more simple. Now look at the little hooks on that dude.
That's a big old turkey, Will.
Is it?
Big good bill.
Where's your arrow, Walker?
I don't know.
1.25 inches. At least.
Did what? Well, I was sitting. It should have come right through his. Here it is.
You see?
Yes, sir. That's fine. Will, that was an absolutely awesome shot.
It was neat.
Let me see your beard there, Bradley. Oh, yeah.
Looks like somebody took some scissors to it. You still thinking you're getting free lunch out of this? You crossed the log, that doesn't count. The lunch was predicated on you getting wet.
Will he hang for a limb, Brad?
Oh, yeah.
If we find the right limb, he will.
Oh, yeah.
He got some good hooks.
What you call that, Brad?
A limb hanger.
A limb hanger.
We're still in Texas, and it's Brad's turn to hunt, and Will Walker is running the camera. If you think that last shot was something, you're gonna love this one.
I don't think so. Got him. Yes!
That's the first time I ever lined them up on purpose, and I could do that. I went on and got my two right away. I have always wanted to do that.
I didn't see but one run away and went, all righty now.
He called it though when they were coming in. He said, I'm gonna get both mine.
Tyler, you and Doc, come on up here.
How about that, bro?
That's great. We got so excited
after Brad shot these 2 turkeys, we couldn't get it together. So we kind of stopped and got our breath down a little bit right now. So we
might, I still don't.
You still breathing hard?
Man.
That was cool.
But to relive it a little bit, this is Tyler and his dad Gary who invited us out here. We're in the Panhandle of Texas, and this is a creek bottom, and it's just beautiful. It's not like southern Texas where we've hunted a lot. And we were just prospecting, and Brad would yelp a little bit, and Will would yelp a little bit, and I'd yelp on the Heartbreaker. I had that battleship going now.
You did.
And we got way up there, and we hadn't found a turkey. We're gonna go to.
I mean, we've already been half a mile that way.
At least.
At least.
And Tyler says, "Jared," I go, "What Tyler? Turkey?" I said, "Oh, really?" Because his ears are a whole lot better than all of us. And I said, "Really?" So I called Walker back, and Walker came back, and he yelped on his mouth call, and Walker says, "On a 1 to 10, I give him a 6. Okay, I think it was a woodpecker. I heard it, but I think it was a woodpecker. Tyler says, "No."
Yeah. And then we walked another 50 yards, and Walker said, "Okay, get ready." And we barely heard them. And then we made a beeline to right here, set up, and they were here in a minute, within 1 minute.
What was so much fun for me is just dropping back 30 yards behind y'all and taking that box call and just never letting up.
Well, what's fun for him? Will Walker's video, and he used the camera. He shot his turkey this morning, and Wilbur, nobody loves to call more than him, and he's good at it. Now, I ain't gonna take that away from him, but them turkeys were the kind of turkeys you can just pound on, and the harder you call, the faster they came.
Well, I shut up a little while, and they started looking for the hen. And kind of
a little while was about 10 seconds. He shut up.
I did. You know what was so funny? Yesterday we were watching the footage of that hunt we had yesterday, and Walker said, "We fix to tell Will to shut up. Y'all listen. Will, be quiet. Okay. I'll give him 15 seconds. I think I made it to 17 seconds.
Yeah. But that was fun. I'm gonna get these tags out, and
these are 2-year-olds.
Both 2-year-old turkeys. Both of them got what, 9-inch beards probably.
Heavy too.
You actually call that. I mean, you told me, you said if they come up here, I only got 1 day left and I got 2 tags, I'm fixing to get 2.
Well, I've been running around, following you and Will, and it was the last day. They came up there, and I wanted to do that. I mean, how many times have we all sat around?
You can say anything you want, Brad. That was a Mississippi redneck coming out of you.
But how many times have you been sitting around with buddies watching turkey hunts and, boy, that line.
If you shot him out, he could get both of them.
Yeah. So, I mean, it was legal in Texas to do that. I had all my tags. I had 4 tags, actually.
Could you kill all 4 of them in one day?
I couldn't get a shot at the other one. I tried. No. Y'all got some pretty footage in Florida.
Man, that's different. Usually you go down there, like South Florida, and you hunt those pastures and, some little wooded areas, but this was swamp. I mean, it was cool. And, we waded around in water for 3-4 days over your knees hunting. And you'd be walking through the woods and I'd ask Vance, "Man, where are we going? Where's some land at around here? Turkey's just gonna walk through this water?" And we come up on this one spot and there was tracks coming out of the water. And we followed the water down and there was tracks coming in. I said, "What do you reckon this turkey's doing, flying it?" Like, "No, they wade through this water." Man, whatever. We got down there where he spotted some turkeys and we sat up and go to call, and 3 jakes walked by us.
In the water?
In the water. And I'm telling you, they was wading up to water, up to their beards. And just kept on wading.
But they had to, that's where they live.
I mean, they just adapt to it, I guess.
It was cool.
Now let's join Chris Ashley on an Osceola hunt in the swamps of Florida.
Turkey on the edge of the food plot. 1 or 2. Both had red heads.
Where at? On the left?
On the left. They're on the edge of the water.
He saw a turkey.
The woods are open right there. They're oaks. No mill around in there.
How big's that food plot?
1.5 acres. It just goes around a bend a little bit. It's not big. There's water on 3 sides. They're not going that way. They're gonna be up in there.
You got that camera on? He saw 2 turkeys right there. He said they both got red heads. They walking back that way?
Walking back left. If we can get to the edge of the water, we'll be good. But
try it. Just try to go up here to the edge and see what we can do. We'll try to just ease up there and find a dry spot.
Chris, Kevin Meacham, and guide Vance McCullers have made their way through this snake-infested swamp to a food plot where turkeys like to hang out during the day. Now we're trying to get into position to call without sitting down on a cottonmouth.
Come on up to this tree right here. Y'all come on.
Think about that, man. Thank you, buddy. That was awesome. I was hoping I was trying to get you to start calling because I couldn't do nothing. That was awesome. Come to the wood. Oh my goodness. Got a good beard on it. Good beard.
Really good beard on it.
Pretty heavy turkey too.
19 pounds.
You don't get any better than that now. I'm gonna tell you what. That was cool. Look at this. Check his spurs out, kid. Nice old hooks on that joker. He's what, Vance, 3-year-old?
Nice 3-year-old turkey.
Good beard, thick beard.
Oh, swamp.
What, about 9.5, 10-inch beard?
About 10 inches long.
Now it's Brad's turn to hunt the rafter W. Brad is about to demonstrate why time spent on the practice range shooting your bow can be very important.
They probably can't hear us. Look, being up way back there. They already got them. Here they come. They
kind of splitting. One's going high, one's coming straight at me, Ted. Dang it. Got close. I shot right to the left. I mean, I looked like I shot about 3 inches high. I mean, it skimmed his feather, I thought. I just missed him. I don't know what I did.
Pretty hard shot.
I mean, he was 30 yards. He's plenty close enough. Oh, man. That was cool. We've been here 20 minutes, and I started yelping, and they were right there, perfect, just like we wanted them. I almost got reloaded and drawn again. In about the last hour, we've had 2 different gobblers walk by at about between 40 and 45 yards. I'm gonna get about 20 yards on them and get them cedars.
Brad and Ted are set up at the end of a mile-long wheat and hay field. The guides at the Rafter W have been watching several groups of turkeys here in the evenings. They move out of the mesquite country into the field, travel by a natural gas pumping station, and roost on an oak ridge to the east of our setup.
I had me 2 practice shots early. I got dialed in, and I hit him right where I was aiming, I thought. This is all I got.
Dang it, man. I thought you smoked him for sure.
I did too. I mean, here's my arrow right here. There's some of them little low, I guess I just hit him real low. Some of them little, they call them pin feathers.
The broadhead opened up.
Oh, yeah. I don't know, I just hit him low. I watched him walk. He walked all the way down there and got with them other turkeys. Went right down that little draw right there where they roost up on that ridge. I don't know about you, Ted, but I ain't hit no turkey this evening, but I had one of the best afternoons I've ever had turkey hunting.
We have been at turkeys all afternoon.
Man, they just kept coming. I just kept shooting. Well, Will Walker's gonna make fun of me in the morning. But 3 strikes and you're out. 3 shots, I'm through. I'm bringing out the.
Time to go to Remington.
I'm bringing out the 1187 in the morning. Well, we're here this morning, and today's April the 9th, and we got it's a big roost down here in a little draw, about 3 or 4 live oak trees where these gobblers are roosting. We're gonna sit on the ridge up above them, probably 150, 175 yards. It's 5:45, and we're gonna try to get in there. They usually fly down about 7, so we're a little early this morning just to try to sneak up on them. So it was pretty good. It was about 25 in here the other day. You can tell I have changed weapons. Maybe I can hit something with this one.
See his spurs? He's a good 3 or 4 year old turkey, looks like. You see him? Yeah. That's pretty, isn't it? It's beautiful. Probably got about a 9-inch beard. Rio. Beautiful. Rio's awesome out there. Man, they're fun to hunt. A lot of fun to hunt. That's a beautiful turkey. That was fun. I enjoyed it. That's cool. Man, they've had a lot of good hatches down here the last few years, and they got some turkeys.
Ever walked up under the tree, looked at the turkey you was gonna hunt the next morning, and then killed him the next morning?
I thought he was crazy when he said, I'm going under the tree. I was like, you gonna do what? He said, man, I'm tired of calling them BJ. He said, they're fun. They're awesome, you know. But, I mean, it was unbelievable.
They were running the big turkey. Well, you know, you get 4 or 5 jakes, get up on a big turkey, and boom, he's out of there.
Him out. But Troy, he gets him. I'm sitting there, I'm like, what is he doing? About that time, whoo, 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 I could hear him. I mean, they couldn't have been no more than, what, 15 feet above?
7 jakes, 1 gobbler, and 4 hens. And he was all by himself on one end, and I could see him just as perfect as day. And I come back walking to Chris, and I was just smiling. I felt like old Jethro on the Hillbillies, man. Chris said, what you so happy about? I said, there's one more in the tree.
He come out there, he said, we gonna get him in the morning. It was fun.
And we got him, too.
Now let's join old cowboy Chris Ashley in California.
Got him, T-Roy. Oh my goodness. Lost my hat. Well, I couldn't move, man. And when you was like turning to kill him, when we sitting out here in the wide open, this almond grove, and you said turn to kill him, he kind of seen me. I knew he was gonna see me, but I thought he was gonna stay there long enough to get him. Check him out. I can't believe he came back.
We came up right there. We had a turkey gobble right there. We ain't called to it yet. Perfect. Is that not nice or what? 3:45 in the afternoon. Think we can get to the edge of that field without him seeing us? Field runs straight down through there. He ain't in the field, but he ain't far from it. Woo. Just get these pine trees. We can probably get him to come around to these pine. I put that decoy about 15 yards behind us in the shade.
Coming, Brad. Shoot them right there. You better get ready.
Right down the edge of the pine.
Hey, T-Roy. This, you ought to see the spurs on this boy.
Uh-uh.
Jerry, hold that for me. Check that out.
Yeah. Oh,
That is a limb hanger if there's ever been one right there.
How long is that?
I don't know, 1.25 inches.
Hang it, man.
Check out that, man, is he not fine? Look at that. Jerry, thank you.
Congratulations.
Awesome afternoon. You couldn't have done any better. T-Roy,
Well,
thank you.
2 for 2 already this year. We're
Hey,
doing pretty good.
your
man.
turn now. Check that. I mean, look at that right there. Look at the color.
That's awesome.
Man, I tell you what, it's something every turkey hunter can relate. It's something about throwing that dude over your shoulder. He's got some pretty nice little carrying handles too.
Dragon handle, like a big old boat.
Thank you. Yeah.
Wish you'd come home. Hey, when's the last time you've been turkey hunting? May the 1st, and it was.
Man, that was not nice.
Hey, it's how cold is it? 25?
It's 25 this morning.
25 degrees, about a 15-mile-an-hour north wind, and snowing. You sure it ain't deer season? You know what this is right here? That's struck marks where he drags his wings.
Hey, that's his door. Just get in the car, would you?
I can't believe he left my window down all night.
I ain't believing this. Look how hard it's snowing.
It's fun.
Turkeys may never fly now.
Thought it's supposed to be clear this morning.
Yeah, always believe the weatherman. Clear and warm. Oh, it warmed up to 27.
Like Troy said, it's a cold morning in Montana. We're hunting with Luke Stroman at Cottonwood Whitetails. Troy is hunting in the Milk River bottoms, not far from where he cut a little pulpwood with his bow and arrow on the Truth 13 big bucks. So it's probably a good thing he's hunting with a shotgun on this trip.
I see him. Yeah, that's the gobblers on the ground. They're right past that deer, Luke. See them? Here they come. He may draw the line right there, I don't know. As the turkey gets up here, it may run up here.
duck behind this tree, Keith. You on the first one? Yeah. Okay. Stay on the strutter. Okay. Get it. Oh my word, thank you, my Lord. Thank you, Lord. Because you know why? I literally can't feel my fingers. I can't feel my feet. Look at this. Oh, guys, that right there was well worth the trip. The smell of success. Yeah. Oh.
I can't feel my
I can't walk.
I ain't got no gloves on.
Oh, I can't walk. Oh. Keith, that is the heaviest Miriam's turkey I've ever picked up in my life. That was super fine, typical Miriam. Huh?
He's got good furs.
Yeah, for Miriam he does. Look at that. Oh man, come on, big boy. Look at that. Is that not super fine?
That is deep.
You cold? Yeah. Only thing I can see are you or your eyes.
Everything is warm on me.
Yes! Oh, it don't get no better than that. Still, man, getting dressed for success?
I'm getting ready. Troy just jelly hit it one. Now, my turn. I'm gonna see what happens. Philip's got some more places for us to go try. And it is 7:30. So we got till 1 o'clock.
Troy, Keith, and Philip were walking across this wide open field when they stumbled across two big strutting gobblers. Luckily, these gobblers had the sun in their eyes and didn't spot us. A little standing still and just having some patience for a change is going to pay off. After these gobblers walked over the hill, we made our move, trying to circle in front of the gobblers and get set up, hoping we don't get busted.
Lean up against that little bush, can't you? Need to. Ain't much of a bush. Start yapping at them rascals. Before they leave us. Load your gun, that'd be good too.
back now. Stay with that back one. I want you to shoot that turkey that's right in the front. In the front? Yeah.
Hey, T-Roy. That was awesome, buddy.
That's what I'm talking about right there.
Hey, it does not get any finer than that. Lord, thank you. Lord, thank you.
I'm coming out there with you.
Come on.
Look at this big old dude. Good Lord, the size of that turkey.
Look at the beard on it.
I think he's done.
He got some good spurs, too. What are these? 3-year-old?
Big old thick things.
2-year-old? Something. Look at that. Big heavy song gun.
Now that was
That's the
fine
heaviest.
right there.
That's the heaviest turkey I picked up all year. Look at that. Good beard.
Keith, we got to quit doing this together. It's becoming a habit.
Why? It's fun. Look at that. Good beard. Poor old fella.
Whatever.
No, Jimmy's not taking a nap. He and Ken Fleming were doing a little late afternoon prospecting when this gobbler hollered just over the ridge. And all they had time to do was hit the dirt and get ready, because this old boy was on the way.
Can you see him? Yeah, he's coming. He's gonna come behind that big rock. He's right there in front of you. Yes, I see. Keith, have you got him? Has Keith got him? No. Keith, do you see him? Yes. Yeah, he's on. Okay.
Hey, bro.
He ain't going nowhere.
He ain't going nowhere, Mr. Jimmy.
He going down that hill.
I'm gonna get him.
His head is just flopping into
Woo! Woo!
Mr. Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Thank the Lord.
Woo! That's a hard turkey.
Thank you, Lord, for letting Mr. Jimmy kill a turkey.
I was prone. I was hugging that ground like a snake. All right.
Finally.
Woo, that's been a hard turkey to shoot.
Man. You ain't gonna believe this.
What?
No spurs.
No spur.
And beard rot.
I am proud of that turkey.
Buddy, we worked hard for that turkey.
Oh man, yeah. The trophy's not always in the beard or the spur. That's just luck.
Hey, y'all know who's under here?
Oh, Bob. Now let's join Kevin Meacham and Troy Ruiz in Tennessee.
Bob's butt. Come on, Bob. Bob's going in undercover today.
It's early season and the woods are still very open, which means running and gunning is out of the question. So the guys decided to set up and do a little calling on this biologic patch in hopes of maybe just roosting a gobbler for the following morning. Oh, and just for safety measures, they decided to bring along old Bob.
Yeah, I guess. Face it toward him, don't you think? Face it that way.
Yeah, that's it right there.
That's always good.
This hen showed up from out of nowhere and took one look at Bob and decided she would take a dirt bath.
Look at that.
It's good footage for MTA right there.
We think she wanted to look good for old Bob. But as you can tell, Bob just wasn't interested.
Goodness gracious, man. She trying to dig a hole to China.
Troy and Kevin were enjoying watching this hen when Keith, who's running the camera, noticed this gobbler coming in silent from the other direction.
How many? You might go that water hole right there.
We figured that this gobbler was not the ruler of the roost because of the way he reacted to Bob. But little did we know, he had backup.
Coming toward the road. How many is it, Keith? They're coming toward the field. Yeah. Are they going behind the stump? Yeah, they are. They're gonna be on. They're coming toward him now.
And by reading the body language of these two boys, there's only one thing on their mind.
Toward the field.
Whooping up on old Bob.
You shoot first, Troy. On the right, you should do it on the right.
That sound you're hearing is Troy trying to shuck another shell because he's not closing his breech the right way in the first place.
Good shot, T-Roy. Give me 5 again.
I got to shoot him 5. That wouldn't go off. That's the funniest thing I've seen.
That's one for the ages right there. Get him, he's airborne.
What's wrong with you shooting?
Oh, Lord. That's the funniest thing.
Oh, that's too much.
Woo!
Like I was goose hunting in Canada on that.
Oh, I jelly headed this one. Hey, Keith. Hey. Thank you, son. Bobby bye.
Hey, now you know why that other turkey didn't come up in here. I guess. What kind of spurs he got?
Oh, it's a 2-year-old.
Look at this one. Kevin.
Look at all the big. Hey. Hey. I think I hit him.
Look, flying. Whoa.
Hey, man, I enjoyed that.
That was awesome.
I told you there's more than one gobbler down here gobbling this morning. They were burning it up.
And I was upset because that first one didn't come in here, but I'm glad we found it glad.
This turkey's got a 9-inch beard. He's a young bird, see? He's got short spurs. This turkey's got about 3/4-inch spurs.
Oh, Bob falling asleep on the jog, huh? Yeah. You see these?
But look at this old turkey. That's almost an inch and a half, I bet.
That was weird. I've never seen them do what they were doing. Did you see them? They were just like whack, 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 whack. They was like, come on, big boy. Hit you first, hit you first, hit you first.
Hey, were you on Troy's bird?
I guess after the other day, Keith figured I better get on the flyer because T-Roy's liable to shoot a flyer. That's all Troy's been talking about for 2 days, shooting a flyer.
Hey, man.
That right there will go in the record books as the coolest turkey hunt I've ever been on in a long time.
And I even told you, remember when we went to Canada for the first time, I told you, I said, whatever you do, stay in front of them. Look at that. I hadn't put this shirt on since the last turkey season, and that was when we were working on the Sonic Domes, building them at the end of last year.
And that been through the washing machine.
This one's been through the washing machine more than once.
What number is that one?
5D. What I wrote right there.
What is that?
Oh yeah. That's what it says, look. You can barely see it.
Let me see if I can zoom in on
it. It's old and wore out. It says, oh yeah.
Yep.
What that is right there is that was a prototype Sonic Dome from last year when Wilbur and all of us started working on them. Let's see what it sounds like after being a year in the washing machine and in the closet.
Oh yeah.
Sounds like it was built yesterday. Oh yeah. Isn't that something? I just found that in. I won't forget another one. Because I hadn't had this track light on since
probably Missouri. Coming in.
Watch him, he coming here sliding sideways. Oh God.
How about that?
Curb service. Curb service. And I didn't want to bring my picture camera. Hey Kevin, I reached in my pocket just now, look what I found. That was in this, I had this shirt on last year when we first started working on the Sonic Dome. Look what it says on that top. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. It's been washed how many times?
I ain't no telling. It works.
All right. That sounds good to me.
Oh yeah.
Well, there you have it. 20 years of the truth about spring turkey hunting. When we got together 20 years ago, just me and a couple of buddies, and decided we were going to video turkey hunts, we didn't know what we were doing. And I'll tell you what, we didn't know how much we didn't know about turkey hunting. Because after looking at all these hunts and getting to relive them, we learned a whole lot. We learned right along with all the people that have made the truth part of their regular spring turkey hunting ritual. Just to sit down and watch the tapes, getting ready for that season opener. You know, 20 years is a long time. And I think 20 years from now, the truth will still be around because the truth kind of has a life of its own. And one thing will not change, and that's the fact that wild turkeys will be wild turkeys, and the truth will always be the truth.